Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Pastor Mrs. Tolu Temitopolua, Women Aglow for Christ. Today, we're talking about Deborah. Deborah, the woman who broke barriers. Deborah was a prophetess as well as a judge in the land of Israel. And she was the only female judge recorded in the Bible for Israel in those days. Our story can be found in the book of Judges, chapter 4 and chapter 5. And we will look at her life. Look at some of the things that she did that meant that she was used in the manner in which she was. We know that she was very well respected in the land, because even when she prophesied to Barak to go to war with Sisera, Barak said he wasn't going to go unless she went with him. A sign that she was respected in the land. Now, if we look at the book of Judges, we will see Deborah's prophecy to Barak in verses 6 and 7. That's Judges chapter 4 from verses 6 to 7. And then also in verse 14. She prophesied accurately what was going to happen. And those things took place as she prophesied them. She said that the Lord had delivered Sisera into the hands of Israel. And that was what happened. She said that since Barak refused to go to war as instructed, that she will go with him, but the journey will not be in his honor. And that's exactly what happened. Because Barak was able to kill quite a lot of the enemy's men, I should say, but he didn't kill the host, the host, the leader, so to speak. Deborah said that he will be delivered into the hands of a woman, and that was exactly what happened. Sisera, the lord of the hosts of King Jabin of Canaan, was actually killed by Jael in a tent, exactly as prophesied. So what are the things that we can learn from this woman? We can deduce that Deborah had a strong relationship with the Lord. There's evidence of this in the fact that she was a prophetess who could hear clear instructions. She told Barak, take the men of Naphtali, 10,000 men, very, very clear instructions, and go to so and so river, where the Lord has decided to deliver Sisera into your hands. So she was able to get clear instructions from him, and those instructions were coming into manifestation. So she had a strong relationship with the Lord. Another thing is, she did not doubt the information that was coming. As a matter of fact, she was ready to die to obey those instructions. This is evidenced by the fact that she spoke boldly to Barak in the prophecy. She was also prepared to go to war with him because she believed the voice that was speaking through her. She knew what she was hearing and she stood by it. So she was ready to go to the point of death to obey the instructions of the Lord. Also, she gave credit of her success to the Lord. She didn't say, I am telling you to go to river so with so many men, and this is what's going to happen. Every statement that she made, the prophecy, the Lord has decided to do this. Has the Lord not said that he will do this? Giving glory to the Lord. You see, sisters, no matter the environment you may be, when you stand strong for the Lord, he is willing and eager to use you to do exploits in that environment. Breaking barriers does not necessarily involve physical violence. Even as you stand strong in your spirit, worshiping Him, praising Him, reading His word, staying in His presence with faithfulness, and you believe, you have faith in Him, you give all glory to Him, He will help you to break the barriers around you. He's the only one that can help. Nobody else can. Perhaps you are in a male-dominated work environment or a male-dominated business environment, and the ceiling feels so strong in that you don't feel that you can make any movement higher than a certain level that they allow women to get to. Do what Deborah did, as we've seen in the passage of this exhortation. And you will start to see Him break those barriers down. Perhaps you come from a cultural background where women are not valued. Are you married into a culture of family where your opinion does not count? Maybe you are even in church and the church environment is such that women are not allowed to minister because of whatever interpretations, whatever doctrines, whatever things that have been agreed in that particular church. And you know very strongly that the Lord is telling you that He wants to use you. Don't fret, don't worry. Maintain your faithfulness no matter the persecution, no matter the pressure. Commune with Him, deep calling into deep. And He will break protocols for your sake. He will move barriers for your sake, such that you will be used of Him mightily, even to the glory of His holy name. As many as know the late Catherine Kuhlman and have read her story would see that she experienced some of this during her lifetime. But she made up her mind to love the Lord with everything, no matter what. Sometimes in tears, telling Him her heart and what's happening, and the fact that He's the only one that matters. And we see what the Lord did in her life. I understand that she was in her mid-50s by the time the crusades that she's so well known for started. God is never late. He can do exploits with you, even in your 70s. He doesn't need a long time. A few months of Him using you would mean that nobody can relegate the purpose of your life to the background again. The only thing that can stop His glory from manifesting in your life is disobedience, is getting distracted. I pray that you will not be distracted in Jesus' name. Please ignore those persecutions. As they're coming, dig deeper in the Word. Make up your mind that your path will be a shining path like that of the righteous woman. The Lord bless you according to His perfect will in the mighty name of Jesus. The Lord is no respecter of persons. He can use you in that environment. As you imbibe these things, I welcome you to the realm of breaking barriers. In Jesus' mighty name. Have a good week.